The snail is a work of art. Its biology is so complex, and each cell of this snail works in conjunction with the entire body to produce practically this incredibly designed and engineered creation or biological entity. It is incredibly beautiful. So you cannot state that coincidence or chance, like playing casino, you get this type of creation out of pure luck, pure coincidence, throughout the millions of years of apparent evolution. Evolution does not work. We've been taught evolution as fact, whereas it has never been really proven. We have never seen biological entities morph into other biological entities, either in any fashion or whatsoever.
I got another comment again. Well, I'm following a chat in Skype, and there's one who is an Orthodox Christian, and he firmly believes in Jesus Christ and in the Father, and is at the same time a white nationalist or racial socialist. He knows the truth about World War II, about racialism, about revisionist history, about Zionist Jewish history, etc., etc. And he's trying to convert them. And I'm saying you don't have to convert them. Everybody has his right on his or her own views. So it's not my job here is practically to give on information and give, of course, my estimate on this information, my views on this information, and come up with an opinion or possibility. I try to do this in such a manner that I present most of the information as good as possible, and then try to make a whole puzzle out of it, a view, a picture out of it all. That's how I do it. Also with the hollow earth theory or the inner earth theory, that practically all planets and even the sun are holoids, and there's practically less mass on the inside than there's mass on the outside. That is spherical, and the spheres are way stronger than planets that are full. Yeah, the full earth theory is actually unstable if you think about it. Earth rotates at a very fast speed, at 1,400 kilometers per hour at the equatorial plane, at the equatorial equator. And that's nearly the speed of sound, okay? If it's a sphere, it's really strong. If you build a sphere, you know that it's really strong. Depending, of course, on the material. Nevertheless, a full body, of liquid full body, is very fragile in that respect, and can break more easily. So that's just a short introduction to the hollow earth theory. I believe the earth is hollow, and that there's an Imperial German colony in the inner earth with its capital city named New Swabia, with its capital city named New Berlin, and that the UFO phenomenon is mostly due to them, the Imperial Germans, but also other stellar civilizations visiting our planet, visiting the inner earthen kingdoms, and even the shadowy government of the United States is in contact with negative entities from outer space, the Greys and the Reptilians. Although according to Federation of Light sources, it has been stated that the negative entities and all ET entities were practically were told to leave Earth. I don't know if this is true. I only see practically the information that is online, the evidence that is online, the photographic and video footage of cigar-shaped UFOs, the Andromeda device, and then try to make a picture of what is happening. You have to read the various books on the subject, from Henry Stevenson's books, Hitler Suppressed and Secret Technologies, Henry Stevenson's Hitler's Flying Saucers, etc., etc., or even Jan van Helsing's The Inner World, or Jan Ude Houli's books, and then you have to combine it. Nevertheless, getting back to the story, if you just have to think about it. If you look at your body, it is an intelligently designed construct. It is an engineering, an art, and it's an art of engineering your body. Every cell that has millions, billions or even trillions of chemical reactions every second is practically a factory of certain products. Your entire body is so complex that stating that you evolved out of a primordial soup of atoms millions of years ago is simply untrue. This theory was instilled in you by the Zionist elites, by practically your masters to make you atheistical. I believe in God out of insight, in the intelligent design theory. But I don't debate people who have their own opinions in the movement. It's not my job to convert them to my views. I can only help them by giving them information and making them expand their mind by their own experiences, their own knowledge that they get, and then see practically that the entire universe practically is a living construct. The ancient Vedas also suggest that the planets are also alive. They all have auric fields, and even crystals have their own resonance frequencies, and also are practically conscious, trapped conscious energy. This has to be studied and experienced. You woke up for a reason, to build up your knowledge base and to become aware of different areas of sciences that is out there. Want to become an alchemist? Then do so. Want to become a healer, a spiritual healer like a shaman? Then do so. These are all practically the jobs of the new age. And people, the more people wake up, the more people will turn to these alternative methods of treatment, alternative methods of feeding themselves, of taking nourishment, alternative methods of communication, being aware, sensing the auric field, sensing the vibrations, sensing the vibratory field of the people who you are with, etc., etc., etc. We will be more spiritual, more awake. That is the new age. And people will know the truth that God exists. That there is a natural hierarchy in the heavens. And they will also know the truth on why this all happened. This is not some game of God that wants to have some evil people. No. The new age will be an age of truth, enlightenment, love, and freedom. True brotherhood and sisterhood. Where there's a natural racial segregation. Debunking the atheists. I was an atheist, then an agnostic, then a politist, somebody who believes in multiple gods, and then a monotheist, but believing that there's a natural hierarchy of gods in the heavens. I believe in one overhead god, one fatherly figure, and his natural counterpart, of course. I believe in that out of insight. And again, I'm here to help you see the light, if possible, that you're not alone. Believing in God is a strength, because you know that you're not alone, even if the times are so hard. But the dark forces want you separated from the Godhead. They want you to be atheistical, to not believe in an afterlife, to not believe in a soul, to not believe in the UFOs. They want you to believe that you're alone in the universe. That's how you're programmed. The entire UFO phenomenon is just a ferment of the imagination. It's all hocus pocus BS. That's what they tell you. And then they brainwash you with the X-Files, with aliens, with Alien versus Predator, etc., etc. Make you fearful of possible ETs. And if they would ever come, they will only kill us and eat us up. They brainwash you with this. I posted on Facebook, what do you think of UFOs? A couple of commentaries. Somebody that doesn't believe it, or rather believes in spirits and in UFOs. And I was surprised because I believe that he passed away of the indoctrinated belief systems that the UFO phenomenon is all BS. The pictures, the photographic evidence, the video footage. You have to be open to this. I got a full wide range of reality, a view on reality that surpasses, I don't know, I got a free view on reality, and I build up my worldview on evidence. Of course, it could be falsified evidence. Then I'm really cautious about this. Like the inner Earth maps of the Hollow Earth maps of the Imperial Germans of the Third Reich of the Hollow Earth. It could be, I believe it's real evidence. I've read this about this theory a long time ago, and I build up my view on reality according to this evidence what is out there. And everybody should do this. There are spacecraft as we speak out there traveling in between the Sun, Mars, Earth, and even on our atmosphere, in the inner Earth, outside, on the Moon. There is an entire galaxy that is full of life. And they brainwash us with TV and school and Hollywood to make us believe that we are not alone, that we are alone, and that all of this encounters of all these encounters, of Billy Myers' example, or the Dr. Stephen Greer, are all idiots or delusional or crazy, and that they're all making this up. It's not. You have to start believing people, not the government. You have to look at a person and see if he's starting to be honest with you, even if saying something crazy about time travel from Al Bielek, the Philadelphia experiment. You have to start believing people, and not if it's on the tube or on CNN. Evidence, people, experiences. That's how you have to build up your view on reality. And even the question about God. You know, when I started believing again in God, I asked for his forgiveness for not believing in him for so many years. I saw evil in such a fashion. And I came to the insight, without the insight, that everything's intelligently designed, and that it's an incredible, complex life form in itself. Plants, animal life, bacteria, the universe, the planets. It's all mathematical design, engineered. DNA, constructs of creation. It's like stating the Empire State Building would build itself if the rocks would just fly around in space. That's what you're stating. That's what atheists believes. That DNA would just come out of nowhere and start building itself up and creating life with no intelligent intent or design. It's not my job to convert the people. I'm just saying that for me, believing in God gives me strength to carry on. I'm happy that I don't have to save the world. If I could one day, and I have the ability to do so, I would. Without a second, without thinking about it twice. But right now I can't. I can only make a YouTube video once in a while. Portray my view on reality, trying to help others that seek the truth. And if you want to do something, if you can also hand out flyers. I did that in school once a long time ago, but I'm past that phase. I believe in the law of resonance, that people will start looking for the truth once they start feeling it, that it's time. And for the rest, I just inform people in such a fashion that they start thinking about it. I still believe in the final victory. Ave Victor, no? The Endsieg. Cheers.